We are going to college to pursue a profession and a career, so I feel that our dress should match what we're leading for. But as far as like juniors and seniors, I feel like by that time we kind of grasp the okay, this is how I should dress because it's getting to the end of my college life and I'm going into a career, so I should change my habits and ways. So I think it's just the difference of freshmen, sophomores not knowing, and then once you get to your junior and senior year, you kind of get a grasp of how you should dress on a college campus.
I think sometimes students dress very inappropriately in the classroom. But I also think that it would be a difficult thing to try to censor students' dress at a public university. Because, I mean, who gets to say what is proper and what is not? And then I think, particularly at a HBCU, it would turn into this whole politics of respectability type of thing, where, or that theory says that that's the early 20th century idea that the women's club movement was putting into place, saying that if black people acted right, they presented themselves in a certain way, then we'd be accepted into the body politic. And I think that if we say we need a dress code here, then it can, snowball into what we're trying to do is fit in, when in fact, as American citizens, we're supposed to have free will to dress and speak and act as we like. But I think it's very important for students to remember that this is my workplace, and whereas you wouldn't dress in an inappropriate way, at least in theory, at your particular workplace, I'm talking about students in general, if they could just remember that I'm at work.
That I feel like the freshmen sometimes they do go a little overboard, but I think it's just kind of the transitioning here from home. Like you kind of stand up to par with the latest trends and things with the crop tops, skirts, and etc. Overall, like the juniors and freshmen here, I think they're kind of a little more lenient onto what they wear because you're kind of transitioning and moving forward into your profession. So you have to be mindful of the things that you wear. You don't want to be perceived as I'm a social worker, but I'm wearing like very revealing pieces.
Dress code, I just feel like some of the students are definitely where they should be when it comes to dress code. They dress for class, not inappropriately, because a lot of the kind of younger students come to class in crop tops and shorts, and I just feel like sometimes that can be a bit much when it comes to class. That a lot of times, because we are in Savannah and by the beach, they think that it's okay to just wear beach attire every day, but that's not. I just feel like when it comes to class, you should be dressed. Doesn't have to be dressed up, but it should be appropriate for class. And Dress for Success Wednesdays is also kind of an issue with the younger crowd on campus because their Dress for Success could be interpreted as club wear, and Dress for Success is business. So I just feel like it can kind of be a division amongst the younger crowd and the older crowd when it comes to dress code on campus.
Yeah, I think some of the girls spend more time getting dressed than they spend, with textbooks. And I don't think that that's a gender thing. I think a lot of students in general do that. And there was this article that said, it was about adolescent girls, and it said that black girls specifically tend to spend more time or worry more about their appearance than about their academic performance because that's what they think they're supposed to do. Like they don't want to intimidate the men by being too smart, and they don't want to miss out on the men by not caring enough about their appearance to step it up.
With trends changing, students will always want to be able to fit in with the times, but as they progress through college, they will learn to adapt to their many environments.